Hello everyone, myself Vaibhav and my roll number is 20951A05N3. My topic is the four skills to master: listening, speaking, reading and writing. Language is never learned, it is acquired. If one wants to acquire knowledge, he or she should follow natural way of learning things. See how we learned our mother language. As a child, we listened language spoken around us for 3 years. The second stage, we spoke in broken words and sentences for a couple of years. At the third stage, we read some picture books. Even alphabets were remembered as pictures. It is only in the last and fourth stage that we learn to write. Thus, to say listening, speaking, reading, and writing is natural way of acquiring language. L stands for listening, S stands for speaking, R stands for reading, and W stands for writing. Listening skill. Listening comprehension is the receptive skill. Listening means to understand what we hear. There are two types of listening: interactive, in which we have chance to speak, that are calls, discussion, face-to-face conversations. And the another is non-interactive, where we don't have any chance to speak, is watching TV and sermons. Listening is the ability to accurately receive and interrupt message in the communication process. Listening is not the same as hearing. It requires focus and concentrated effort to understand the message. Types of listening: interactive, we chance to speak or face to face. Non-interactive, we don't have chance to speak. Improve your listening skill. Listening to audiobooks and podcasts, having conversations, watching English movies, reduce distractions and noise, concentrate on what speaker is saying. Speaking skills. The speaking skills is a productive skill. There are three kinds of speaking: interactive, which is called discussion and dialogue; partial interactive, is lecture; non-interactive, is sermons and speeches. Speaking is an act of making vocal sounds, usually for purpose of communication, to convey one's thoughts and feelings in spoken language. Skills that give us the ability to communicate effectively. Speaking skills also help assure that one won't be misunderstood by those who are listening. Types of speaking: interactive, discussion dialogue, partial interactive, and non interactive. How to improve? Prac- Practice where you can. Any practice is good whether you speak to native English speaker or not. Build confidence. Use simple sentence structures that you know is correct. Don't speak too fast or too slow. Practice makes man perfect. Reading skill. Reading is a receptive skill in the written mode. It can develop independently of listening and speaking skills. Reading can help build vocabulary that helps listening comprehension. Reading is the process of looking at a series of written symbols and getting meaning for them. Reading is the receptive skill in the written mode. It can develop independently of listening and speaking skills. Types of reading: skimming, scanning, intensive, extensive. These are four types of reading. And how to improve your reading skills: stay still, read silently, and practice regularly. Writing skills. Writing is a productive skill in the written mode. It too is more complicated, seems to be hardest of the skills. It involves not just a graphic representation of speech, but the development and presentation of thoughts is a structured way. Good writing conveys a meaningful message. Free writing versus process writing. Free for collecting ideas and process for polishing writing piece. The act or art of forming letters and characters on papers, wood, stone, or other material for the purpose of recording the ideas which characters and words express, or of communicating them to others by visual signs. How to improve? Write every day, read what you want to write about, convey your message easily. Conclusion: all four skills support each other since they are interconnected. Therefore, cannot be taught independently. Listening and reading both rely on input from an outside source and require knowledge of the language, background knowledge, and comprehension skills. The productive skills of writing and speaking are more complex as they necessitate taking knowledge language a step further to actually produce new language. All four skills facilitate language learning. Language learning is like learning swimming. You cannot teach swimming to someone by sitting at the bank of river and giving lecture. For this purpose, you will have jumped in the river. In the same way, language cannot be learned by just cramming the rules of grammar or lecture. It can be learned through conversation and discussion.